Dear Mega, whenever I post a video, like my video on Star Trek the other day, I always get these responses. Well, I'm not a misogynist, I'm not a racist, but I'm still MAGA. The problem is you're supporting someone whose policies are racist and misogynist. Let me give you two examples from the last several weeks. One is that this representative named Yoho from Florida, only Florida would elect a representative named Yoho, had a confrontation with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on the steps of the Capitol. She called him rude. Rude is not necessarily an insult. It just means that you're not being nice to the other person. And so his response in front of reporters was to call her a fucking bitch. Now, even though you guys are always whining about how the mainstream media treats you badly, this was not all over the place like it would have been, should have been. What this was instead were a few reporters reported on this. And immediately Representative Yoho came out and said, "Oh, I never said that." Typical MAGA gaslighting. I don't know why you would say I said that, because you said it, dude. This is very misogynistic. It follows on from Trump always talking badly about women, calling female reporters piggy. This is typical for MAGA. The other thing that happened was RFK said in a podcast one time that he thinks that black kids who are on ADHD medication should be reparented. So his solution to black kids with ADHD is to take them away from their parents and give them to somebody else. This is not good. Now, he's denied this twice in front of Congress. And there's a TikToker named Ruben Allergies, who's a doctor, an allergist, who has brought the receipts on this both times and shown the tape of RFK Jr. saying this. If this is not racist, saying that black kids should be taken away from their parents, I don't know what is. After all, that worked so well with the Native American kids, didn't it? When we forced them away from their parents, forced them to leave their known area, forced them to leave their religion and their way of life behind, forced them to cut their hair. That worked out great, didn't it? No, it didn't. So the next time you start to immediately go to, well, I'm not a misogynist and I'm not a racist, you might want to bear in mind